Right here. Look, the words you speak have the power to create life or death in your world. And this is a biblical truth. And Proverbs 18 says, death and life are in the power of the tongue. And those who love it will eat its fruits. What does that really mean, right? So how can words have such a huge impact in your life? Well, let's look at science for a moment. And I'm very serious today because this is near to my heart. This is truth, right? Einstein once said, everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. Think about that. Everything. Your thoughts, your emotions, your words, it's all energy. So when you speak, you're literally sending vibrations into the world, right? And into your subconscious. And physics tells us that energy moves, right? It's not stagnant. It transforms. It can influence its surroundings. And in the same way, your words carry energy that influence not only your environment, but your very own brain. And here's where Dr. Caroline Leaf comes in, right? She explains that our brains, they're not fixed. They're neuroplastic, right? It means they can change, they can shift. And every word that you speak, it creates neural pathways in your brain. I'm really passionate about this because I've seen friends destroy their lives with their negative, crappy talk. And every word can either strengthen these pathways or it can weaken them. Negative words, words of doubt and fear and disgrace, they even strengthen pathways that cause more stress and anxiety in your life, right? Imagine your brain's a garden. Your words are the seeds. Now, what seeds do you want to water? What seeds do you want to keep speaking over your life? Do you want to speak death or life over your life? I'm really passionate about this because, again, there's science that even our physical bodies are affected by the words that we speak, right? One of my favorite methods is the shut up and pray method. And that's helped me a lot in my life because not everybody needs my every opinion, my every thought, my every word. It'll help you in personal life. It'll help you in your business life. And I'm telling you, when you learn to have discipline and be a great steward over this thing called your mouth, your tongue. Did you know your tongue is the strongest muscle in your body? Fact. And obviously I'm really passionate about this because I'm sick and tired of people I love destroying their entire lives, destroying their relationships, destroying their possibilities, their future, just by being lazy with crummy language, right? You hear people say, oh, I'm buried. I can't possibly fit that in. I'm buried, you know. Hello, you want to go be buried early? Why do you keep declaring this crap over your life? Okay, now maybe this isn't the airy-fairy, most beautiful biblical language. I'm just trying to reach some people. And kids today, oh my gosh, don't get me started. That's going to be another series of videos because I feel sorry for them. So many of them don't have a chance. And they don't read, right? An 8-second video is way too long to learn from or to listen to. I mean, the attention span when I was at CBS television in the 2000s was 6 seconds. And the attention span today, it's like less than a second. Do we have a shot at learning anything? Are kids really patient enough to sit down and read? Are we? You've got audiobooks and no knocking audiobooks. I am one of Audible's best customers because I drive hundreds of miles a week. And, you know, it's been called mobile university, right? Learning in a car. So I'm not digging on that. I'm just saying something happens in the brain when we read, right? And today, Henry David Thoreau's quote, most people live lives of quiet desperation. You know, it's more true than ever. And another one of his quotes is my favorite. If one advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavors to live the life that he has imagined, he will meet with unexpected success in uncommon hours. Now I'm paraphrasing because I'm not reading off a teleprompter. I'm not reading something here that's been written down for me. I'm just speaking from my heart to yours, right? And there's nothing wrong with teleprompters. Sometimes I've used them. I've worked with some of the greats, and I won't use any names here, but they use them too. And there's nothing wrong with that. At least it's reading, right? But today I'm talking about taking steward over your own mouth to take stewardship over your own life. It's possible if you'll try it for 30 days. You know, just speak life over yourself. Instead of, oh my gosh, I'm going to be late again. Just say, you know, I'm so excited that I'm learning to be on time. I'm so excited that I show up not only on time, but full of enthusiasm to do the job before me and bless the people around me. Start speaking like that. I think of my friend Dr. Clarice Fluitt and her book, Ridiculous Miracles. When you start speaking like this, I promise you will start experiencing some ridiculous miracles that you'll be able to trace back to the words you say. Now, I'm going to believe that thousands of you are watching this video and are going to be blessed by it. Give it a shot. What do you have to lose? Speak life. Do you have a relationship that has tortured you for years and it doesn't seem to turn around? I've been there. I started speaking things that didn't exactly feel true, but my subconscious, which runs 95% of my entire life, heard every word and started to turn this beautiful supercomputer we call a brain into my favor. I started speaking things like, oh, I'm so excited that he and I get along so well now. And of course I put in the name there, but we'll keep this confidential. I'm so excited that we learn to collaborate instead of have conflict. I'm so excited now, and I would speak these things into being. Now this isn't woo-woo, right? Proverbs tells us all about this. So you can bring more health to your body. Have you had somebody say a diagnosis over you that you don't necessarily want to come into agreement with? Start speaking life into your body. I've had one or two of those myself, but I don't come in agreement with, I'm sick. Oh no, everybody else has the flu. I'm going to get the flu. I don't believe that. I state constantly, I have a rock star immune system. I never get sick. And guess what? I almost never get sick. Is this a coincidence? I don't believe in coincidence. Now, this was me riffing today. From my heart to yours, take stewardship. Give it a shot. Use your mouth in your favor, not the world's. Don't repeat junk that you hear on the internet or TV or negative stuff or fear, all that. Give it a shot, I promise you. The creator of the universe will be by your side. He tells us, think on these things, whatever is pure, praiseworthy, excellent, admirable, right, lovely, noble, and true. And he tells us those things because when we think on those things, the chances of good things coming out of our mouth are much better. And he loves us so much, he wants us to create our life with things that he tells us to focus on. So if no one told you today, I hope you got something out of this. Join our free community where we speak about things like this. We have question and answer sessions once a week. And it's a community of amazing Christian brothers and sisters who, whether or not you're a Christian now, want to love all over you. And just remember, if no one told you today, you are beloved.